Hey my so good friends. So I have a fun video here today. I got tagged by Steph. Steph loves melts. I think I just lost Jersey. I don't know if the beginning of this video caught her, but she's here. She was just dropped off tonight and she's gonna stay with me for a little bit. My daughter is traveling up to Jersey, so she's heading back to her old home neck of the woods, and Jersey gets to stay with me while she's gone. So anyway, as I was saying, I got tagged by Steph in what they're calling a rapid fire home fragrance tag video. A bunch of lovely ladies here on YouTube, all four of which I watch their videos all the time. Martha from Martha's Fragrance Corner, April Lee, the Wax Queen, Steph, as I just mentioned, and Chris from, she has a new channel name, I think it's Wax Books and Whimsy, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. I feel like we all struggle trying to remember each other's channel names. It's not easy, and I feel like everyone messes up my channel name. It kind of cracks me up every time I hear it said wrong, so I'm never offended. It's funny to me. But anyway, Steph tagged me, and I'm happy to join in on the fun. And I copied and pasted the questions earlier into my iPad. And so I'm going to run right through these. Basically, they prepare 25 questions that you should answer quickly about your home fragrance preferences. And it looks like there's also a bonus question. So if you want to see what my answers are, stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm going to take them off, or I won't be able to read my iPad. Hi, Bubby. You want to come up? You want to come up? Well, appleers. I apologize for the background noise. My air is running full blast. I have a fan on in front of me. I actually had two fans on, but I turned the other one off so it wouldn't be too noisy. I actually picked up a portable air conditioner today because the one in my bedroom is not cooling so well, but it is so hot out, it could be that. I have a 3-level townhome, but only have one central air unit. Bubby, please stop walking past the tripod. Only have one central air unit, and it really should have two, but all of the townhomes here are built that way, so there's no change in it. And you know, when you have an HOA, there's definitely no change in it. So my upstairs, my upper level, my downstairs is freezing, my mid-level is usually okay, and my upper level is usually just a little too warm for my liking. So I put a portable air conditioner up there because you can't really have a window unit with HOA. And I understand, that's fine, but I put a portable up there, and I've had it for a few years, and I think it's probably getting to the point now that it's dying. So I purchased a new one today, and my daughter went and picked it up, so we were working on that earlier. Yeah, anyway, I'm hoping to be cooler tonight. Anyway, so the rapid fire home fragrance tag questions are, and by the way, if you want to follow along, I'm going to tag a few people at the end of this video. But if I don't tag you and you haven't been tagged by someone else already, and you do home fragrance videos or candle videos or anything like that, candles would be home fragrance too, Terry. Anything like that, hey, join in on the fun. Love for you to be a part of it. And I am having so much fun binge watching the videos, so please do participate so I can watch your video too. Okay, so we have number 1, candles or wax melts. That's a great question, because if you've been with me for some time, you know that I do both. I have a lot of candles. In fact, I would go so far as to say I have an extensive candle collection. I started candles a long time ago, as many of us did, with Yankee Candle. Fell in love with Yankee Candle right away, and entered the home fragrance world many years ago. And not long after that, when Yankee started doing like the tart melts and like the little votives and things like that, I signed up for those too. I did those too. I purchased the little tart burners. I still have some from Yankee, and they're great little warmers. They get super hot. So yeah, I started this a long time ago, and I kept it up for years, and then eventually it kind of got away from me. I still had candles and stuff in my collection. Not a ton, but I had some. I kept some on hand, and every now and then I would burn them, mostly in the cooler months. But I kind of gave up on wax melts because I kind of got tired of the cleanup process, and I just found it to kind of be messy. And then maybe a few years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, I decided to do wax melts again. and just started to build back up my collection and realized there are easier ways to clean out wax dishes these days. It's not so bad. And so I am back to enjoying wax melts and still enjoying candles. Like I said, I have an extensive collection, so I do candles. I have mentioned in a few recent videos that I have been working on cleaning my plantation shutters. I have finally remembered what they're called. And working on shampooing my carpets, and realized I have a little bit of a soot problem. So my candle burning is lessening, but I do make no bone about the fact that I love Kringle Candle Company, and they deal with 100% soy wax, which has a much cleaner burn than the Bath & Body Works and Goose Creek candles that I have a lot of in my collection. So I am gearing more towards picking up Kringle's candles when it comes to my candles. But in the meantime, I have a ton of Bath & Body Works and Goose Creek candles. So, and I have Homeworks too. Homeworks I've kind of lessened my buying because, you know, there's a whole other set of issues. But anyway, candles or wax melts. I guess if I had to pick a preference, it would be wax melts right now, because I actually chop up some of my candles to do wax melts with them. But I do like candles. If they didn't soot so much, it would be even keel. But because they do soot, wax melts. Woodsy or fruity scents. So this one depends on what season it is. If it's summer, spring or summer, I'm a fruity girl. If it's fall or winter, I'm a woodsy girl. So it all depends on the season. The third question, spring/summer or fall/winter blends? I'm totally a fall winter girl. They are my favorites. Give me all the pumpkin, give me all the apple, give me all the tree, give me all the woodsy. Yeah, that's my vibe. That's my jam. I love me some fall and winter blends. And plus it's cooler, and I just want to fill my warmers with all the good stuff then. Number 4, hot plates or Scentsy warmers. So I do both. I also do tea lights. I will say, like most of the other girls are saying, the Scentsy warmers are the most beautiful. I do tend to look for the better performing sensor warmers, like your ceramic, your unglazed ceramic. But the ceramics do well all the way around. Your really hot glass warmers, like your mosaic or grouted warmers. Sometimes your 40-watt bulb warmers, glass but 40 watts, so your Edison bulb. I tend to look for the hotter stuff. Every once in a while, I will pick up a warmer based on looks alone, regardless of the fact that I think it's going to be a good performer or not. You usually, once you've been purchasing Scentsy warmers for a while, you kind of can tell what's going to perform and what's not. Sometimes you get surprised. But every once in a while, I will purchase one just for looks. But that's because I have so many warmers that it doesn't hurt. But I wouldn't do that if it was my only warmer. When it comes to hot plates, I have to have them because I do a lot of vendor wax. And vendor wax just tends to perform better in hot plates. Not all. A lot of it does well in Scentsy warmers too, but not all of it. If you do retail wax, which I do, Walmart, Sensationals, things like that, hot plates are like essential. I also do crocks because I melt candles and I melt wax in those. And I also do candle lamps. So, yeah, I have a little repertoire of tools I use to melt my wax. And hot plates, as some of the girls were mentioning, aren't as pretty as the Scentsy warmers, and that's true. But if you're creative, you can find some cute hot plate warmers out there. And I found some. I've found some with candle warmers. I've found some with Walmart, Better Homes and Gardens. Sometimes you find some stuff on eBay, old Yankee warmers, things like that. So get a little creative and you can find yourself some cute hot plates. All right, so number 5, vendor wax or Scentsy. I love them both. I started with Scentsy before vendor wax. I didn't even know vendor wax was a thing until about 2 years ago. And oh wow, what a hole to go down. But if I had to only choose one, it would be vendor wax, you guys. I love Scentsy. I love Scentsy wax, but there have been some changes along the way that I have not overly enjoyed with the wax formula. I mean, Scentsy has not copped to this, but pretty sure. Some performance issues. There's still some scents I really love, but there is just something about vendor wax and vendor blends. They're so unique, and I just find myself reaching for it all the time. I do try to even it out a little by doing my Scentsy upstairs and doing my vendor wax downstairs. But overall, I have scent zones I work with, and vendor wins out almost every time. Number 6, would you prefer to buy multiple smaller size wax or loaves of a scent you love? Now, if you had asked me at the beginning of my journey, I probably would have said loaves for scents I love. But this far into my journey, I have realized that I much prefer multiple smaller units of wax because I tend to reach for them more often. I am definitely a person who likes to finish up something. That's regardless of if it's a candle or if it's a wax smell. I don't want to put an unfinished product in my collection. I'm just kind of OCD about that. It's fine if that's what you like to do. I just hate doing that. I don't like to put half-used candles back. I don't like to put half-used wax back. So when I melt a loaf, I work on that loaf for a period of time in my melting basket so I can finish it. I don't want to put it back. I have done it before, but I just don't love to do that. So I am definitely a multiple smaller size kind of girl. Number 7, least favorite scent note in wax. Oh God. Dirt. I don't get it. Dirt / petrichor. I don't get it. I know there's a following, but I don't get it. And I've tried it. And it's putrid and gross. And I don't want my house to smell like the dirt that, zombies have crawled out of. No. And I guess I would say a close second, not that it asked me for a second, but black licorice. So anise is kind of in there too because it tends to come off as black licorice. So if a scent has dirt, petrichor, or black licorice, I'm not buying it. It's not happening. Okay, so number 8, most underrated scent blend. Plum. I would say plum. I feel like you don't see plum in wax a lot. You probably see it a little bit more in Scentsy than you do in vendor wax or retail wax. You don't find it in retail wax a lot either, sometimes, but not often. But I just find that it's such a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's such a delicious, luscious fruit. And then I like things like cashmere plum, which is just beautiful, body care-ish, fruity, just delicious. And I just feel like it's just underused as well as underrated. So I would say plum. Let's see. The last scent you warmed. Oh, I'm warming right now. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a scent based on an April Lee creation with Second and Spruce. I've been working on it because I have a loaf. I will post it below, but it's like a coconut scent, a coconut bakery scent. It's Ozzy Paulsborn Sweet Shop or something like that. I love it. I love it so much. I want it back. I don't know if we'll see it back, but I would buy that in a loaf because I have not grown tired of this loaf at all, and I've been working on it for a while, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. Let's see. Number 10, the last scent you bought. I just placed an order a couple of days ago with the pharmacist's daughter because my dumb ass went in there and requested a scent. I mean, how am I supposed to ignore a pre-order if I'm requesting scents? Like, what is wrong with me? But I requested that they pour 13 because it was a recent love of mine, and they did. So I ordered a loaf, and then I picked up a few other scents because I'm not going to just pay shipping for one scent. So I don't remember the other scents that I picked up, but I know for sure I picked up 13 because I asked for it. And I also think I asked for Cafe Crema, and they poured that too. So I know I picked that up too. And I know I picked up Fantastic because Courtney raved about it, and I wanted to try it. So I know I picked that up, but I don't remember what else. But it was a relatively small order. And I also think I picked up a couple things possibly on the same day from Rainbow Melts from her recent RTS. And again, just a few things. But those are the last 2 orders I did. Let's see, where are we at? Number 11, do you double bag? I don't, but I kind of wish I had. And I think I may start. And the reason I say that is because I've had a couple of vendors, Harbor James and L3. I don't think there have been others, but possibly I may come across some. Swank is a little bit sticky sometimes, but they become a little sticky in the bags, and especially L3. And maybe I say that because I have so much L3 because I really stocked up on it when I thought they were closing. But it's like the oils haven't penetrated, like they haven't come through the bag, but they're like, and it's not even to say that they've come out because the bag isn't oily, but they're sticky. So like I have scents stacked on top of each other and they're kind of sticking to each other. So if you do vendor wax, has that happened to you? But I say all that to say that I wish I had double bagged them, and I've noticed some of the scents are a little lighter, and I don't know if that's the reason. But if and when I purchase L3 in the future, I will definitely double bag it. And certain other scents that I've noticed that's happening with, I will definitely work on double bagging, which brings me to a whole other thing. I've got to figure out where to buy all these bags from. Like, where do you get your bags to fit Sassy Girl Aroma Brittles in? Like, is there a listing out there of where someone has posted what size bags fit what vendors' options? That would be great. If there is such a thing, point me to it, guys. Comment below. All right, number 12. Do you store by vendor or season? I store by vendor and season. So my bins, I keep my wax in bins, my vendor wax, and it is definitely by vendor. So I have like a Harbor Jane's bin, I have a Pharmacist Daughter bin, a British bin, a Teddy B's bin, you know, all these different bins. But I also kind of within the bin kind of keep my fall and winter to one side and my spring and summer to another. And if I have multiple bins for the same vendor, then I split them up as best I can. When it comes to Scentsy, I definitely do seasons. I put all my spring and summer together and all my fall and winter together. So Scentsy, I definitely do by season. So number 13, we have top 3 favorite scent categories. Well, you know, number 1 is Bakery Gourmand. No ifs, ands, or buts. Bakery Gourmand. I don't know any particular order, but I think I would say Beachy. Actually, that would probably be number 2 for sure. Beachy. I love like sunscreen scents, Copper Tone, Sun and Sand from Yankee Candle, Sand and Santel from Kringle. I love all the good suntan smells. Sun Castles from Scentsy, Soaking Rays from Scentsy. I love those kind of smells. And the more coconutty it is, the better. I love me some coconuts. So yeah, all day long, Beachy scents. And then I think I would say Woodsy scents, because that would be my fall winter vibe. And I feel like pumpkin apple would already be included in the gourmand and bakery. So I would definitely say Woodsy scents, because I love everything tree. I love pine cones. I love things with palo, sandalwood, cedar, things like that. I love those kind of blends. So that would be it. All right, number 14, blend or single notes. Blend all day long. That's what's really drawing me to vendor wax, is the blending all day long, blending. And I gotta say, I absolutely love when they blend things that we all know and love together. Like Sassy Girl Aroma right now is blending Beach Nights with Commodity Milk. I've never had Commodity Milk, but I know it's pretty popular scent out there, and I'm like, I so want to try that. Beach Nights is blended with a lot of things, and I love that. Drenched is another one. Delicia Drench. I just love that scent from Sol de Janeiro. And it's being blended with a lot of things, other florals, bakeries, and so good. And you just don't find that in other places other than vendor wax. So blend all day. Number 15, strong thrower or soft and subtle. Hell with that soft and subtle. Kick to the curb. I don't care if I have company or not. If you're coming to my house, you're going to smell my things. Yes, ma'am. Strong, up my nostrils, burn it strong. Yes, strong. Unless it's an awful scent. All right, number 16, morning or evening melter. I am an equal opportunity melter. I melt morning, afternoon, evening. I melt all the time. The only time I don't melt is when I'm sleeping. I do turn my warmers off. I know not everyone does that, but I do. But if I am awake, I'm melting, unless I'm at the office, in which case I'm still not melting, but I'm still throwing scent because I use Scentsy pods at work. So, and then sometimes I sneak some wax in the morning. Number 17, name the first 3 scents that come to mind. Oh my God. The Exorcist by British Creepy Treasures. Jaws by Super Tarts. And Barefoot Beach by Scentsy, my new love. Speaking of beachy scents. All right, let's see. Number 18, fresh linen or sweet bakery. Sweet bakery. Not that I don't like fresh linen, because I do, and I do really like, and I do really enjoy linen scents. But bakery, first and foremost. All right, number 19 is, what is a heartbreak scent you can no longer get? I feel like Scentsy is usually what's talked about when we talk about heartbreak scents. I have a bar that I'm about to warm, Blueberry Burst, I think it's called. It was part of an Easter collection a few years ago, and I really wish I had clubbed it. I don't think I had a club then. Banana Berry, I wish I had clubbed that. I don't think I had a club then either, so I wish it would come back. All the ones people love, Almond Croissant, Apple Butter Frosting, I've tried once, and I don't remember being overly impressed with it, but it's so popular that I really want to try it again. So I would like to try that again. What else? Oh, Sunshine and Tan Lines. Oh my God, I removed that from my club. I want to kick myself. Talk about beachy. That was such a good one. Are there any other? I feel like there's more. I'm trying to think. There was a bar that was in one of the recent bundles that I had also worn recently. Spiced Emberglow. That's it. I really love that bar. Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. I really love that bar. And I didn't have the option to club these because they were out before I tried them. But I got them in like flash sales. Oodles of Orange. Oodles of Orange. I would really love if that came back. Yeah. And then when it comes to vendor wax, I think I would pick some stuff like from like Zape, because they're gone, so you can't get them anymore. There was Happy Camber, which was like a marshmallow scent. I loved it. Vanilla Scream. Oh my gosh. Vanilla with like fall spices. So good. Toes in the Sand, a sunscreen scent. I love their coffee scents. Flat White was a favorite. So I would definitely say some scents from Zape. There was a Christmas tree scent I really liked. I want to say it was called Winter Wonderland, but I don't think that's right. Something like that, but I really loved it. And then Salt Mountain Melts, because we can no longer get her scents. I would say Outer Banks, Barbie a la Mode, Bake Shop. She had so much good stuff, and I was just getting to know it. Her cow blends, Pink Cow, White Cow. I don't know, Boardwalk Sorbet. She just had some stuff. Oh, Catching Rays, Tan Lines. There's just so many good blends from Amanda the Lodge. I would totally wish that I could get those again. And then I will mention this scent from Second and Spruce that technically I could get again, but I keep asking Erica to pour it, and she is not pouring it. I think it's called Spring Break, and it has like, it's just a beautiful coconut water scent, and I need it again in my life. I need it again. So we'll see. Okay, let's see. Oh, actually I should talk about candles too. Candles, like Bath and Body Works has all these candles that they don't make anymore. Salted Pretzel Milkshake, I just pulled that out the other day. Pineapple Pound Cake, I just recently burned that. Blush Poinsettia, I love that one. It's like a marshmallow rose scent. Cocoa Paradise, I just pulled that out the other day. I would say Lavender Marshmallow, but they actually brought that back this year. What else? Gingerbread Marshmallow, Vanilla Snowflake. There's so many. Beach Nights. I mean, that's not a candle, but they had it in body care. I wish they'd bring it out in the candle, but I definitely wish they would bring back Beach Nights. But I'm just happy that we can get a lot of that in vendor wax. So yeah, those would be my candle selections, I think, for sure. Fresh Coconut and Cotton as well, at least from Bath and Body Works. If I had to pick like Kringle, they just retired Fruit and Flakes, and I definitely would love to see that back. And Goose Creek, I just pulled one of my favorites that I'm totally planning on melting because I don't want to ruin the candle. It is, I'm probably going to butcher the name because I always do. It's Pink Mousse Milkshake, I think it is, which is also like a rose, kind of vanilla heavy, marshmallowy, milkshakey type scent. Pink Mousse Milkshake or Pink Milkshake Mousse. I think it's Pink Mousse Milkshake. Yeah, I would love to see that back. All right, number 20. Do you melt the same scent all over your home or change it up by section? I change it up by section. I have scent zones. I have my, what I warm in my open space, which is my living room and dining room. So that'll be one scent. I'll do a different scent in the kitchen. Often it's retail wax, but sometimes it'll be vendor. Sometimes it'll be Scentsy. And I do try to coordinate with what I have going on in here, just in case they manage to reach each other. Usually doesn't happen, but sometimes they do. So I try to coordinate and make sure it'll mesh well together. And then I warm a scent in my bedroom. I warm a scent. I have 4 bedrooms, so I warm a scent in my bedroom. I warm a scent in the 2 other bedrooms I have upstairs. The 4th bedroom is downstairs. It's actually my office, so I don't warm anything down there unless I'm in the office. So those are all the scent zones I have going on at once, and I do everything. Everything's different. In the bedrooms, I don't worry about meshing scents because I tend to close the door. All right, where are we? Number 21. Do you track what you've been warming? I absolutely do. I use an app. It's called I Collect Everything. So I track it in my phone. I track it in my iPad. I thought about doing a spreadsheet, but the app is just easy for me to use. It was a little pricey, but I found it worth it. So as long as it keeps working okay, it'll be worth it. But you know how it goes. So that's what I use. Number 22. Try to dupe or buy the OG. Of course, OG, like with Bath & Body Works. Give me Beach Nights from Bath & Body Works. But if I can't get it from Bath & Body Works, and I can't in Home Fragrance from Bath & Body Works anyway, I'm going to get it somewhere else. And if it's a great dupe, I'm definitely going to repurchase it. Not all dupes are great, but a lot of them are. And so, yeah, I'm glad that people actually do dupe scents because otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get those scents again. So I'm okay with a dupe. Number 23, a scent you didn't expect to love but now do, Palo Santo. I will tell you that Beth of Lavender and Speckles, she is the reason I am a Palo lover. I wasn't sure as I started my vendor wax journey. I was certain I did not like Palo Santo. I hated the Bath & Body Works type. I hated it, hated that candle. I was certain I didn't like it. I avoided it like the plague. And I just felt like so many people were talking about it and they loved it. And I was like, I need to try it. And then I kept hearing that Beth's was really good. The hype is real. Her Palo is amazing. I love so many blends with Palo now. I also think Britta's Creepy Treasures has a really good Palo. I love her Palo blends as well. But Palo is a scent that I really love now. And who knew? Who knew? Number 24, seasonal melter or mood-based melter. I have always said that I am a self-professed seasonal melter. I struggle to melt scents that are out of season. It's really hard for me, especially like things like tree when it's like 110 degrees outside, which it is right now. I can't do tree. It's just too much for me. I need it to be cooler weather. I struggle to do scents like apple, especially in the summer. And I know there are technically blends that you can do apple with in the spring and summer. And sometimes I'll do something like an apple blossom, but apple tends to be a fall scent for me. But I also could kind of say I'm a mood melter because I have to be in the mood for those scents. And I'm definitely not in the mood for those scents when it's hot. And just like when it's cooler, although I find it a little easier to do warmer scents when it's cooler, except for like things like coconut or sunscreen. Yeah, I'm not doing those in the winter. Not happening. All right, where are we? We are on, last one, 25. Well, then there's a bonus question. So 25 is Scentsy Club or stock all up at once? Scentsy Club. I'm definitely Scentsy Club. I do stock up with scents, especially when it comes to vendor wax. And I do it with Scentsy too, but I really like the idea and the novelty of a club because I like fresher pours. I don't want something sitting and getting juicy. I hate how juicy bars feel. I can't stand it. And I just love the fact that you can continue having Scentsy pour your scents for you. And yeah, I really love club. The one thing I don't love about it is that I want all the things. I want all the things. and I can't have all the things. So it gets a little stressful when you have to make cuts because you really want all the things. But I wouldn't be without it. I just really enjoy my Scentsy Club. Bonus, scents that make you nostalgic or relaxed. I would say for relaxed, I would definitely pick Beach Nights. I love everything Beach Nights. It's just a very sweet, relaxing, ooey gooey, marshmallowy, slightly salty, delicious, again, to say relaxing, soothing, such a good vibe for me. And I love it in all things. I love it mixed with all things. I love it with bakery. I love it with other perfumey body care scents. I just love Beach Nights. So I would definitely say Beach Nights. And then for some nostalgic, I know I mentioned a blend that was really reminding me of my grandmother recently. And it's been a number of videos ago, and I don't remember exactly what the scent was. I really wish I did. But I guess I would say for sure bakery, because Grandma always had good things at her house, and cakes and pies and things like that. Whether she baked them or we picked them up like tasty cakes or, little pies or something at the store, or someone was having a bake sale or something like that. They were always on hand at Grandma's house, and so that totally reminds me of her. And the other thing it reminds me of her would be like things like soda scents, like soda floats, ice cream scents, I should say. Because Grandma always had ice cream in her house. Always had ice cream. I remember going to the IGA with her when I was a kid and picking up some vanilla ice cream. It was our favorite. Every once in a while we get another flavor, but vanilla was our favorite. And I should say vanilla scents for sure. I love vanilla scents. But vanilla was her favorite, and they were like 99 cents back then. And you actually got a half gallon. Remember they came in those cardboard like containers? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they are now, but they're nowhere near half a gallon, and they cost way more than 99 cents these days. But anyway, that is it for so much for rapid fire, because I still feel like I talk too much, but hopefully I talk quick enough that this video isn't too long. But I did write down who I wanted to tag because I didn't want to forget who I wanted to say. So I am going to tag Brett and Brad. Love, love, love their channel. The majority of their content is Scentsy. They used to do candles, especially Brett. He did lots of candle reviews, and that's when I started watching him, because I love candles too. And so they used to do candles, but now they do lots of Scentsy, and I know they've dabbled some in vendor wax as well. I think Brett has mentioned that his preference is Scentsy, and they do wonderful content, and I just love their vibe. I love their channel. They're just great, and I love following them. So I am tagging them. So yeah, they can make theirs definitely Scentsy oriented, but please, Brett and Brad, do this. Natalie from Jersey Shore Living. I love Natalie. She's my fellow Jersey girl. Shout out to her, and my fellow beach lover. So I am tagging Natalie. Meet Miss Marie. I love her channel. I love her reviews. She's amazing. Yeah, I want to hear from her. I want to hear what she has to say. And then Miss Kelly Mack, my girl, Miss Kelly Mack. Yes. I want to hear from you too. And then one more, and I'm only doing 5 because April Lee did 5. So I'm like, I want to do 5. I'm going to pick my girl Candace at Wax to Love. So I am tagging you, Candace, as well. Also love her videos. I love all these people. Their channels are amazing. I will post all their channels below in the tag, and so check them out if you haven't checked out all these wonderful ladies already. They're all amazing women, and I just adore their content, and I love hearing their thoughts. And I hope you will join in as well. Just because you weren't tagged like all the other ladies are saying, please join in as well. This is so much fun. I enjoyed sharing my feelings and thoughts with you, and I hope you will share yours with me and the rest of the community. And everyone, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.